Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's reading. Woo. This is for the first week of March 1st through March 8th. Let's say around that kind of time period. I'm tapping into the energies. And I hope you can hear me because I'm right near the water and I felt so much to connect to the message next to water. And when I got here, I felt, yes, this is the spot. So I made a little station here, got my stuff for us. It's a little chilly, but the sun is out and I am really excited to share this with you and to connect with the elements of nature through our messages of the week. That to me is amazing. And to allow the beautiful, water element to come to us, the water spirit to connect with us at this time. And that's so freaking amazing because we are in Pisces season, which is a water sign, and it's the last sign of the zodiac, and we're gonna step right back into Aries in mid-March. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can light this. Let's see. Have some sage just to cleanse, but really don't need to cleanse in nature, right? But as a special little offering of thank you. Thank you. Trying to cover the wind. All right, just a little bit, but I still smell it. You know what's so cool? There's this beautiful rock here. I'm gonna show it to you at the end, but let's get started. I want us to take a moment and take a deep breath in and let it go. In, out. In, out. One more time. In, out. Thank you for doing that with me. I felt the need to do that. So here we go. Let's see what we get for the energies of this week. Angels, beings of light, what would you like to share with us? It's okay. You can pass. It's okay. Ooh, let's see. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Microcosmic and microcosmicing the universe. You see this? And look how beautiful this card is. Isn't it amazing? And I was literally just thanking you at this very moment for taking the time to do breath with me. And we have breath of the cosmos. That is so synchronized. I'm letting us sit with that for a second. Let that hone in for a moment. Because we are so intuitively aligned that we're just getting information so quickly. And I feel that that's what's going to be like this week. Like, you're going to, have a dream, get an insight, get an idea, hear something, and then all of a sudden, a little bit after, you're going to hear a confirmation of that. And I feel that that is going to be so significant for us moving forward because it is a testament to the growth of us and the ability to tap into our intuition. And that is necessary for us at this time because there are so many things that can play tricks on us, right? Like, we have AI right now doing whatever it wants to do, and it's incredible. And at the same time, there's things that are risky with it as well, you know? There could be videos of me that I've never done that AI created, right? And it could look and feel so real. So we have to be able to allow ourselves to see discernment and allow ourselves to hold on to the true nature. And that's what I feel here with the breath of the cosmos. It's like holding on to the true nature of life. And as soon as I said that, I felt the sun brighten a little bit more. I don't know if you picked up on that. I have tears rolling down my eyes because it's a little windy, but it feels good. So if you see that, it's just me having fun with the wind. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. Let's see any other cards. I feel something down here, so I'm just gonna keep seeing what it is. What I'm afraid of is a flyer, and then it goes in the water, and then it just keeps going down the stream. If that's the case, I surrender. See what I'm feeling right now is the trust. This is the trusting. We have to trust in ourselves, trust in our alignment. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. Loosen your grip. And that is kind of hand in hand with the breath of the cosmos, right? If we put the breath in the cosmos and loosen your grip together, it's a bigger trusting. And the trusting is in the innate knowing in you. The innate knowing in you. You know exactly what you need. Okay, you know exactly what you need to do, what you need to get up, right? And you may not know the big picture of it, yet you know the little steps, which is, I know I should go to sleep earlier, or I should stop eating that food. I should change up my habits to support the goals that I want in life, right? And start to really face those truths. What are the things that are stopping you from that? What is the obstacle? And face it head on. That's what I'm feeling here with the loosen the grip. And the facing it head on is letting go. It's letting go of trying to control. Literally, like, that's what I'm feeling, yes. Letting go of trying to control. Letting go of trying to control. Letting go. Trying to let go. Right? Make it fun. Enjoy it, you know? Welcome it into you. I know I'm silly. I make up things all the time. Okay, so let's see what we have with the tarot. So let's see, the Dream Tarot. Angels, beings of light. What would you like to share with us? And it may or may not connect with the message that just came from the Starseed deck. I'm open to whatever message needs to come forward for all of us. And I want to say, I hope you guys are doing okay. I know last week was, woo! Right? There was a lot of things that came to the surface, right? And we may still be facing a lot of those things. Okay, so be gentle with yourself and also recognize that others are also going through stuff too, right? And it doesn't mean we allow misbehavior. No, we never allow to be mistreated. What we do step into is being our authentic self, right? And allowing ourselves to make the moves that we need to make for ourselves. And sometimes that is moving away from certain situations, and if you can at this moment, start making a plan for it. That's for somebody. Okay, let's see. 10 of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it because the 10 of Cups is, to me, the 10 of Cups is like all the tens, right? So it's the 10 of Pentacles, it's the 10 of Wands, it's the 10 of Fire, right? It's all of them. The Water Cups, I'm probably missing one, right? So what I'm feeling here is you're completing something as you step into, sorry, I'm getting comfortable. You're completing something. And that completing of something is bringing forward everything that you've been wanting to create. Like all the things that you've been, moving towards. And you're starting to see that. So what I'm feeling right now is as you start facing all those things that you're not confronting, and you start to face those things head on, being 100% real with yourself, and being kind with yourself as you're doing so. As you do that, you step into this realization of your potential, and you're able to see, oh look, I can create all these things. So it's like you're able to see all of the stuff coming together, and that is very beautiful because it's love, it's money, it's health, right? It's things just coming together in harmony, okay? But for that to happen, you have to first kind of face things, not walk away from them. You need to cope with what's going on in a more healthier way, right? I've said this before, but I'm feeling it right now again. And I want to share around boundaries. How to, I don't know, what I'm feeling here is to share this. Boundaries are for the self, right? So when we're talking about healthy boundaries, it's healthy boundaries with ourselves in every relationship, every dynamic that we have. And what I mean by that is a boundary isn't something you set for other people that they can't overstep for you, right? So a boundary, and I've heard this many times, oh, you can't do that to me, right? Or whatever. If you do that, there's this sort of punishment, this repercussion, this thing, right? That comes back at them. And that isn't what the boundary is set for. The boundary is for you to keep yourself in healthy connections. Okay, so the boundary, if you see someone behaving in a way in which is unacceptable, you now know you must remove yourself from that situation, right? It's not about telling the other person, trying to get them to change. That is going to be so old in our energy paradigm. It's just not going to work, right? We can't do that anymore. We have to be able to say, oh, okay, bye. Okay, if I can't feel safe in your company, right, or feel like myself, or feel judged, whatever the case may be, I will remove myself. If I don't like certain behaviors that this person is doing, right, or this group of individuals are doing, I must remove myself. And sometimes that is so hard because we feel as if we have nowhere else to go, or we feel alone. And what I'm feeling from the angels and spirit is you only feel that way because you're in the wrong environment and you're surrounded by the wrong people. You have to get out of that environment and see that there's more out there, and there are people out there that are more connected and more aligned. And it's time that we stop saying that and start living that. It's getting cold. Look, Rudolph the red nose. My nose is all red. It's funny. It's just so, what I'm feeling is it may feel difficult in the moment to make that decision, make the decision at certain moments to walk away from certain groups, especially if you invested much time, money, effort, energy, your spirit, you know. But you can't keep investing in it. Your investment in it isn't going to change that scenario or that environment, right? And we have to recognize how our energy is best utilized. It's not best utilized always in the battle. It isn't. It is best when we can be in alignment as much as possible. Excuse me. Right? And that alignment is a resonancy of feeling, of emotion, of understanding. Like, you know, when you have a conversation with someone and you're on the same level and you end that conversation, you walk away feeling really awesome, right? And so does that person. And that's what you must start trusting, that feeling, those feelings. And when you're feeling things off, really go inward and find out what's going on and see if it's worth continuing to move forward in. Because we need to stop working from this place of, well, I've been in here for so long, or I've done this all my life. If you want to shift and you want change and you want transformation in your life, you have to let go of that lingo. You have to let it go. You have to be willing to let that go. So this is a huge wake up this week. We've already been feeling it, right? Since the January, basically new moon that we had in January 9th. We're seeing how things that we started then are starting to play out now. And so what we're like, if we pay attention more, we will start to see those patterns. And those patterns are for you, to help you. So go deep with yourself, right? And some helpful advice or tips. Be kind, give yourself time and grace, and it's best that you do try to do it on your own or in the company of those who can really hold loving, compassionate space for you, where you can just be completely yourself and not feel like you must suppress something or hold back. Give yourself that, please. Right? And if you don't have someone in your life currently right now, book sessions with people like myself, because we have that ability to connect, right? And to hear you out and to help you through that, because that is what we're here for. So if you feel that calling and you don't have someone, do that. Do not stay on your own if you can't do it alone, right? Some other tips that I would suggest is connecting with nature, taking time to listen to the water, to listen to the trees and the wind, right? And it's not about listening to words, it's about what is that? What does that feel like? What is that really? Listen, feeling that nature, because when you stand in it and you feel it, you feel it bigger than you. You do. You feel it bigger than you. And it's not something that you can explain. It's something you must experience on your own. Okay? So breath work is also very helpful. Body movement, dancing, right? Getting ourselves moving, socializing with the right connections, right? Those sort of things are gonna help you navigate. Start listening to podcasts about motivation and things that are really in tune with where you wanna be in life, right? You wanna be an entrepreneur, then start listening to entrepreneur stuff. Start learning what that means and start defining what an entrepreneur is for you. Because I don't know about you, but I am not a traditional entrepreneur type. I'm not chasing and running for things. I'm being and allowing and letting that be the business, right? Everyone has their own flow. And you must trust yours. And then I say that the sun just, you saw that, just totally said hello. So yeah, let's take out another card. My fingers are freezing. This water here is cold, but I'm gonna touch it. I love water. Okay, so let's see. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped like half of the deck. That would not be fun. You would just see me running around. Maybe it'll be fun for you to watch that. This right here. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, stay there. We got 3 cards. We got the 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Spirit of Swords. I love this. This is very beautiful. You see the middle card? The 3 of Pentacles? Like she is in the forest or somewhere, right? In nature, by water. I am by water, and there's trees all around, and she's connecting to the fruit in the tree, and within that there is the Virgin Mary. And for me, it's this sort of like, when you go into nature, you're going to connect to that mother love energy. And that is something that whoever's watching is craving. You're craving that mother, deep mother holding love. And Mother Earth is here supporting you, giving you that. And as you connect to nature, as you connect to the trees, as you connect to the fruit that comes from trees, and you connect to the beautiful vegetation that comes from the plants and the land, the more in tune you get with that, the more in tune you get with your essence, your true nature, and that nature is connecting you more and deeply, more intuitively with your intuition. And that depth is opening you up to who you're meant to be, right? Like, if you choose to step into the highest potential of who you can be this lifetime. I feel all that energy with that. Ooh, I felt something. I have to be careful. Can I tell you that the other day I got bit by a tick. Now, it was a deer tick, so I am a little afraid. I am waiting to see if I have, like, if it had anything in it, so we'll see. Like Lyme disease, I am praying, like, oh my goodness, right? So I might be a little like, right? Anyways, coming back to the reading. With the Spirit of Swords, that's the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot. That is, the page is a messenger. It's like a innocent message, maybe even what's interesting is it comes off as an innocent message, yet underneath there's like this striking, because he's hiding his eyes, so like you're hiding the soul, the truth, but the words are coming out. So it's like you may get a message from someone, maybe a bitter message for some of us, or maybe you have a bitter message to say to someone, I don't know, right? And it's saying your eyes are closed, they're not seeing the full picture. Don't let it get to you. With the Two of Swords, the next full moon is I believe March 25th or 26th, right? So by the next full moon, some stuff is going to become very clear. You're going to end some cycles. Some of you may be traveling or planning to travel. Yeah. And there may be something trying to hold you back, because with this energy, you see the plane, but if you look closer, there's a branch. Wait, let me try to... Right here, you see where my hand is? It's like trying to pull the plane down. But no, don't let it. I feel that that's the creature of emotion. It's like the past is trying to hold you back, but it's like, nah, you have to go fly out, right? No containers here. I love that. Let's see what we have in the bottom. We have, sorry, my eye. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so we started with the 10 of Cups. We have underneath 9 of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling with that under the deck is that that's what we don't see. What we don't see is that we have the ideas, the money, the resources. We just need that one little thing to put it together. And I feel like it's the Lord of Wands, right? The Lord of Wands, that energy is the King of Wands, which is someone who's strategic, right? So I feel like this is what's missing is you stepping into that energy of the King of Wands, someone who's strategic, kind, and patient and loving, right? It's not the most powerful Lord or King of the Tarot, right? Like, but it is a kind and gentle one. A little fast, can also be energy of like, you know, fast looker, right? Like someone who's like interested and then not interested. So we have to balance that energy out, is really get clear about what we're interested in and become really hone in on that, right? Because right behind that is Major Arcana, the Hanged Man, right? And so the Hanged Man energy is like you're holding on, like time, right? Like you're waiting on something, and it's like, it's time to like get it moving, right? It's time to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it? I got all this sage because I crumbled some sage and threw it in the box there. And it's like all over my cards. Okay, let's see one more message and then we'll go, because I am freezing my fingers. Let's see. Time to mentally detach. Number 37. It's time to mentally detach. Okay, so that goes to what we were talking about earlier, around there may be something that's hard around the boundaries. Okay, but I'm telling you, if you start placing those boundaries into place and stuff for yourself, and you start responding to life through that, you're gonna feel more happier because you're respecting yourself. Right? And what I mean is because you're putting that boundary, right? You're not going to allow someone to disrespect you. The boundary is not to keep people away. The boundary is to keep you from getting into situations that are not for you, right? It's like, no, I don't like that. That's your boundary. I don't like that. Point blank. Okay? Let's see what we have in the bottom. Take a step forward. Make the leap. Number 16. Right? Time to detach and take that step forward. Right? So I hope this found you well. I'm really sending out lots of love, compassion to everyone, you know, because I know that this is not going to be the most easiest week. Yet, if you follow through, it will be so freaking rewarding to you. I'm telling you, like, just by April 1st, you're gonna be feeling, oh, I'm glad I did that. And now I see why. It's like believing before you see. And trust that your intuition is guiding you. Okay? Trust. Okay? I love you all. I will be posting more stuff. You follow me on Instagram. I'm more active on that on a daily, like, you know, I post there more. So you can find me at Miracles Within Us on Instagram. And yeah, and on Facebook also, Miracles Within Us. So thank you all so very much. I love you. May you have a beautiful, blessed week. You know, I hope that this bringing you into nature with me on these adventures and taking you, you know, through all this, I hope this is something that you enjoy, because I really enjoy it, and I want to be able to share my stuff in conjunction with the things I love to do and offer. So like, I'm trying to combine the things I like and the things I love to offer, and so this is like that kind of emergence, and we'll see how things come along. And anyone in New York and New Jersey who is interested in doing full moon ceremony, you can send me a message and I will let you know about the next full moon ceremony information. Okie dokie, sending you all lots of love, and until the next time, I love you unconditionally. Enjoy, and I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit longer. Bye.